Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. My name is Athemsys. Please feel free to call me Athy. I hope you guys are doing well. So, this episode is probably going to be a little weird because, in all honesty, I had something massively different planned. And, well, things have changed. So I have been checking out how to invite friends over to my single player world to show them, and also how to do some collaborations. And I actually am having a plan this upcoming weekend to collaborate with another creator friend. She's such a lovely person. I can't wait to introduce her to you guys. And that's gonna be a world tour, because I thought about doing a world tour, right? But, you know, just running around in my single player world alone, I mean, it's single player after all, but just running around alone and just talking about it, it seems a bit lame. I don't know. I kind of figured, why not show it to somebody? So that's how that got rolling. And then I thought, well, I need to do something for Spawn. And then I had ideas. And I built something. And it's not bad, but I don't know. It just felt off. I kind of didn't like it after building it. I mean, I like it, and I'm probably going to build it eventually, but I don't like it for Spawn. So I did thinking, and a lot more thinking. And, well, kind of realized it's my world. I can basically do what I want, kinda. So why not set Spawn to my island, right? Because, in all honesty, let's just look at this, right? Spawn is somewhere over here, I think. Somewhere here, right? I have another portal there on the roof. I have an ender chest over there. So if I die and my spawn is not set, I'm here within seconds, right? There's no repercussions of me dying and being at spawn. Therefore, why not have spawn here where everything started anyways, right? We started from here, basically, if you want to look at it like that. And, I mean, yes, it's a little bit of a... I get to run my iron farm 24/7, or as long as I'm online, basically. But the other idea was, I actually designed a whole new iron farm blimp to put at spawn, which I still might do at least a blimp because it looks good. And I don't need to tuck an iron farm in there, in all honesty. But anyways, so, yeah, that's what we're doing today, for sure. Also, well, I took care of things and I started to get more organized because there's still things missing to put away. As you can see, we still have a bunch of stuff to put away. I also put stuff over there for symmetry reasons, and here, this thing. I love it. It just looks so fun. But saw this in Doc's Hermitcraft episode after they updated to 121. It's basically just a tiny auto-crafting setup. And it spits out shulker boxes because why not? It just makes me happy. And then here, I finally installed a trash can. It's like literally just a dropper into lava kind of situation, right? Just so I can finally get rid of it. And as you can see, I also did the resin. Let me show you guys what I have been up to. I'm trying to keep it short because we're gonna have the world tour later, but yeah, things that are going to happen. Let's do this. So at first I started digging out this to realize the creaking farm will not fit into this. So this is going to be my super smelter. Been playing this world for half a year and I still don't have a super smelter. But instead, I dug out this. And I didn't film it because it was literally just a huge ass digging session. Took me forever, but it works. I really like the magma cubes here. And if somebody wonders, I actually used glass before here. And then, well, breaking can spawn on glass. Not good. Really not good. So bottom slabs it is. And actually, I actually really like how it looks. Also, shroom lights really fit well with resin if you look at it here, because I did have to light it up so no other mobs can spawn. This is a design by, I think Raiseworks. Yeah. Please, editing Athy, correct me if I just talk nonsense, but I think it's Raiseworks. I will link his farm in the description below, as per usual. And then I started a tunnel down here just so I have another set of connections, and then, well, big changes. I decided to dig this out and make it pretty. I know, it's been a lot of things I'm doing off camera, but for the sake of interesting content, I wanted to spare you guys me digging around and making this pretty, because it's just me being all over the place and whatnot. But we still need to light it up and maybe section it off, because right now it's just a huge room. And yes, I may have redone the entire slime farm. And I have been questioning my life choices to completely do this. But yeah. Yeah. No regrets, it looks better. Right. Next thing. I did move the tiny farms, and yes, theoretically, I redid my entire redstone in the farms, because I decided to use blackstone bricks as my redstone color. And, oh, another thing I did instead of the stairwell, I did this honey vader thing. Need to look up the episode, but Exuma Void did this. I'm still not 100% certain how to use it. Like, I do, end up going way too deep oftentimes because I just miss my exit. And here we're at the tree farm level, and it goes all the way down to the mining operation in Bedrock. And the furthest up, the furthest most up level, talking, surprisingly, doesn't work. Yeah, you probably won't recognize this at all because I completely changed it. We're underneath the starter base. So just so you, why does this not work? Yeah, I think I need to flip that around. But anyway, yeah, this is also where I'm gonna put the spawn chunks, right? But just for a second to go down here again, I need to redo the portal because we had a portal here. We need to have that here again. This is the already existing moss farm, which, as you can see, I also changed the bricks to blackstone bricks. I flipped it around and copied it because, we want pale moss. Not sure how I'm gonna use it yet, but we want pale moss. And then this thing I'm so proud of. It's so simple, but it's redstone, and I did redstone. And basically, I have, I think, 18 or 19 full shulker boxes of sugarcane, because just to, I just hid those, the sugarcane and the bamboo farm. I just put a wall up because I couldn't be bothered to change those blocks out, because, I mean, I am already OTT, but not that OTT, okay? I do have my limitations. Anyways, so basically, I'm sending it up into a bubble blader. Right now, I have it blocked here, so it goes through these hoppers and then just ends up in a composter, right? So we will constantly just get passive bone meal. But I also put a Choco Box loader here, right? And with the flip of this switch, we actually have it flowing into this. I didn't look up a tutorial, I just messed around with it, and it works, and I'm happy. So, but we're not loading sugar boxes because, yeah, we don't need sugarcane right now. And then the other thing I did, since that was basically coming out of the roof here, I also put a bubble vader in for the bamboo. I changed the setup of the autocrafter, and it's also going into a shulker box loader. Because, yeah. So, didn't know how to make this pretty yet, or don't know how to make this pretty yet. Even though in this area, I don't really mind the exposed redstone. But yes, so I think I brought you up to speed. But basically what I want to do today is clean up and do some prettying. Since I have been working on the tunnel so much, I may need to also... Yeah, just come with me. I need to probably show you something else. You can already see it here. This was 1 wide. Running on 1 wide soul speed sand is not the easiest because you cut onto the stairs a lot. This was also 1 wide. Yeah. I've been having not such a great week, so I needed a lot of repetitive, simple tasks without recording, just me working. And this is what I've done. It's not necessarily... We're just not going to talk about it, okay? It just happened. I did it, and, well... Yeah, I did it. Anyways. But anyways, so... But what I'm aiming at is, this is pretty, right? And then we come into here, and there's the exposed redstone. Especially if I cut the corner here, I'm gonna get slowed down because I took the soul sand out because of the redstone. So I was thinking we can actually hide this a bit more. Come up with a wall design just to kind of block this off. Also, just give this a little bit of more of a shell. And then up there, that's... it's just cobblestone. I don't even know why I chose cobblestone. Probably because I didn't want to look at it. And now this is one of the paths I take most. So I always see the cobblestone. So maybe, just maybe, making this a pretty hallway would be a great idea. And maybe decorating the walls and sectioning off the big farms. That's definitely a plan. But let's start with actually changing the spawn chunks, just so we have that already squared out of the way. Okay, so we're here now at the location where I want to put the spawn chunks. And in my creative testing world, well, the creative copy where I was working on the other spawn decorating, basically, I went over here and just tested it out. And the middle of one of the chunks is here. So I was like, okay, let's just have spawn here. And then I killed myself a bunch of times. And I started ending up, you know, down here a lot. And therefore, I think maybe, just maybe, this would be a nice and better location for spawn. Just, you know, with the nice gate and everything, which theoretically could be good. Or maybe put it, I'm not sure. Let's just do this, right? So, oh wait, we need to go in, yeah, allow commands, okay, right. So we have the world open right now, and then it was, what was the command? I completely forgot. Oh, this one. That's actually pretty fortunate that you will get your text messages from other worlds and servers in here. Okay. So, spawn is set. But I'm not gonna kill myself to try and figure it out. It's just gonna be a fingers crossed that this works. Anyways, let me get some blocks together and then figure out where we're gonna start with prettying up, and then I'll be back. So, one of the things you might realize already, one of my actually most favorite blocks is Skulk, because I don't know, it is really, really pretty as a wallpaper ceiling kind of block. And I just love the combination of polished deep slate stuff with warped and Skulk. I mean, also, as you can see, I used a lot of Blackstone as well, which fits perfectly in a combination, right? So I realized I only had like a stack and a half of Skulk left. So I went to a Deep Dark, got me some more, filled this up as well, and realized it's time that we need to get ourselves a Skulk farm. I thought about it already because we have the zombie spawner I found right in the beginning we could use. But then I had the idea, I was like, wait a minute, why not use like an LA powered or what's it called, Armadillo powered infested Skulk farm? So I need to look into that if somebody already designed something like that. If not, I need to go into a redstone testing world and try it myself. But the other thing is, what I realized is I also love the animated warped and crimson stems. In this case, definitely the warp ones. So we definitely need to also get ourselves that as a farm. Because, yeah, I want to decorate with that. Not sure if I'm going to use the wood in what I'm planning to do. But I also got us some candles, because here's the thing. I built this honey farm for candles, and what have I not been using? Candles. So, anyways, let's get this main hallway kind of constructed, right? I was thinking to kind of block this off and something like this, right? Because this is mostly where I'm running, and then the soul sand is not, yeah, here. There's no soul sand here. So basically, if I put the wall on here and have it come this way, that would be optimal. and service tunnel door, whatever, here, and then put a roof on it. And oh, I also relogged so I don't have the creative thingy turned on because since I do have Axiom installed, if I just tap Alt, I would be in creative mode, which sucks. Anyways, let's start a recording just so I can actually also do that. And then what are we thinking, right? Let's look what I did here first, right? So here I definitely worked a lot with the Blackstone, which and the outside I want to preferably go for the deep slate, as I have been going for. But what we can do is maybe go here and start pillaring up here. Yeah. But how high are we going? Are we going to keep this height? I think we could. Think we could? Probably. And then the next pillar, what did we say? The I think here is the redstone. Yes, here's the redstone. And it's also over there. So potentially, can I place this here? Shouldn't I be able to? Yes, I can. Great. Great. So let's plop this back for sure. To be honest, I think we're not gonna put the pillar here. Now that I look at it. Okay, I think that corner I'm gonna figure out off camera, or well, in the time lapse you will probably see it. But what I was thinking here basically is that we're gonna do ours a nice window, if you wanna call it like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, uneven numbers, nice. Let's say 3 would be here, and then 1, 2, 3, that would be there. Would give us a nice window of 5. And we have 1 up. How would that look? We shall see. Like, we need to definitely take these out now. I'm also not too worried about the soul sand, to be fair, because we have a piglin bartering farm. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so we have this basic wallpaper going. I'll just call it a wallpaper. And then what we can do, just round out the corners. I do like this, and then we could have 3 of these. And I forgot to grab chains. Let's remedy that. Yes, I have some here. Perfect. Which means you can put the chains here. Plop the lantern there. help as well to have a flint and steel. I am so prepared because I'm a pro YouTuber. No, I'm not. But if you got this far in the episode or in my series, you know that already. I'm not a pro. I'm a chaos person. But what are we thinking? What are we thinking? I mean, it's a fairly narrow hallway compared to the other tunnels, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm really not. I'm still trying to consider things here. In all honesty, I would actually not mind going one higher. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do to ceiling, right? Because ceiling is this here. And we're going for cyan here, but I was going for the blackstone in all the other places. So, potentially... Yeah, no, we're definitely going to stick with the blackstone. So, we have 3 types of ceilings, which is fine. Definitely, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah. I would say, let's just get a time-lapse going, and I will at least get this corridor done. And then, well, I guess you'll see what I'm getting up to. Potentially, sectioning off the other parts down there, right? Okay, friends, that time lapse was, not gonna lie, a little weird, but here's the deal. I'm not necessarily big on interior design, so making time lapses in tight, cramped spaces is not really a thing I'm used to. So please let me know if you have an idea what I should have done or how I could have improved. Maybe a montage kind of deal, who knows? I mean, I haven't really tried my hand on montages either, but anyways, I am so in love with the tunnel. Just the fact that there's a ceiling and that this actually feels like tight makes this so much better because, let's just compare it. This open room, it's massive and it just makes everything feel like, I don't know, Hollywood studios, fake houses or something. I don't know, but just having this, and the walls decorated, and just as inset, it makes such a massive difference in my opinion. And I have been running down these halls so much that my booties are, yeah, you need to kind of do something that they're repaired. But before I let you guys go, for one, I have no idea how to deal with this situation, to be fair. It's also just so open room kind of thing, and I was thinking of pillars and archways, and for some reason I really... My brain is blanking. Like, I know I have more than 2 brain cells, but I think they're on vacation or something. They just GTFO'd as I was trying to do this or something like that. I don't know. So maybe I will come up with something or not, but it's a future thing. However, we don't have a color scheme up here yet, so I kind of actually did something. I was really thinking, how am I gonna get this portal to look good and make sense? And, well, it doesn't make sense, but it's a magical forest, and I kind of wanted to use the pale oak and the hanging moss and just, you know, particles from all over the place. I think the end rods fit in here so nicely, and then it's such a simple design, but I really am enjoying it, and I just love the moss carpet when it's creeping up the wall. It's just... it's refreshing, and oops, standing in the redstone. But I really like it. And I think, just for a last note of the episode, let's look at things in with the shaders. Ooh. Okay, with shaders, the lava pops more and gets the attention here, but let's have that in the back. I do like it. Definitely. Makes the purple way more vibrant, and I haven't really done anything to the back wall. Maybe should have used glazed terracotta or something. I don't know. But before we forget it, whoop, a little bit lag. Wow, 9 FPS. Okay, great. But let's just have a look-see at the tunnel, and my computer is not liking this at all with shaders. Not gonna lie, but it is also a lot. Like, I think I've never run through this tunnel with shaders before, and it looks amazing, even though that is kind of weird. But glitchy as heck. But I do like it. I mean, the twinkly of the skulk it's just the best. Hands down, it's just the best. Wow, this is just trippy. Yep, this is trippy. And I think I'm gonna end it here with a little bit of a trip. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. I hope to see you next episode. And next episode, don't forget, it's going to be a nice and amazing world tour. So, might be a longer note. I don't know. It's the first time I'm going to be recording with a friend. Besides streaming, I've never done stuff with other people, so this is going to be a new thing for me, especially with the editing and all. So, anyways, I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye!